When people think of California, two things come to mind: sunshine and the Pacific Ocean. I've said it before and I'll say it again, West Coast sunsets just hit differently. Well, if you've given any thought on moving to California and are torn between living in LA or San Diego, I got you. We'll be comparing two of California's most popular cities, Los Angeles versus San Diego. Both cities have their own unique charm, but which one is right for you? Let's find out. Hey, welcome back. And if this is your first time to my channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about San Diego and surrounding areas so you can live like a local, make sure you subscribe and tap that bell to be notified so you can learn about the lifestyle of living in San Diego. My name is Jamie and my team and I help people from all over the country relocate and invest in real estate right here in San Diego. So whether you're looking to make a move now or you're just planning ahead for your future, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We are happy to help you make that move to the best city in California where we do everything but the packing. Today we're focusing on SoCal, but if you've considered living the Silicon Valley life, make sure you check out my last video where I compare the differences of living in the San Francisco Bay Area versus San Diego. Some people might think that San Diego and LA are very similar, but you would be surprised on just how different these two cities are. Between the overall lifestyle and the quality of life, these two differ in a lot of ways. Just ask people who live in San Diego how they feel about LA, and more often than not, it's nothing positive. And that's because San Diegans are very prideful to call San Diego their home. I'd like to mention that I've never lived in LA, but I grew up in SoCal and spent some time in my early 20s wandering around West Hollywood and Venice Beach. It's an awesome place, and I feel like it's a place that everyone should visit at least once in their lifetime. Starting off with the cost of living. These days, it's not as obvious, but LA is still going to be more expensive than San Diego. The cost of housing, transportation, and even groceries is higher in LA. San Diego is more affordable in comparison, although it's still considered a relatively expensive city. The gap is closing in quickly in recent years with the cost of housing and the ongoing inflation that we've all endured over the last 2 years. Still, you can find a good home in a good neighborhood for $1 million or so in San Diego as opposed to LA, where you'll be looking south of the 10 freeway, and let's just say it's the least desirable side of LA. All right, so LA definitely takes the cake on being a top city for professional sports teams. San Diegans were a bit perturbed when the Chargers moved to LA because after all, San Diego really only has the San Diego Padres, which, yes, we have hockey and lacrosse and soccer teams, but let's be real. We can't compete with LA having the Lakers, Rams, Chargers, Clippers, Angels, Anaheim Ducks, Kings, Dodgers. I mean, I can keep going, but I think you get the point. When it comes to weather, San Diego comes out on top. The city has a near perfect climate with an average temperature of 70 degrees Fahrenheit all year long. Los Angeles, on the other hand, can get quite hot and dry in the summer and typically experiences more rain than San Diego, but this year was a fluke. We're just not going to mention the bipolar weather the entire country really has experienced this year. So I'm averaging. Now, a lot of people generalize San Diego with other parts of the county, but we're just talking about the city of San Diego. But if you were to go inland about 10 to 20 miles, you'll be in the triple digits midsummer. When talking about the weather in San Diego, it's near perfect. There are no big swings in temperature from day to night. Winters are mild with an average of in the 60s, and summertime is a nice 75 day and night. Both cities have their own unique culture. LA is known for its entertainment industry, and there's always something happening in Hollywood. San Diego, on the other hand, has a more laid back and a beachy vibe to it. The city is also home to many military bases, which gives it a different kind of energy as well. People in LA just always appear to be in competition somehow. You know what I mean? It is widely known to be a place where people move to achieve their dreams. And San Diego is just a place people live to be surrounded by beauty. We do have the best beaches, and it's also a much cleaner city too. And no matter where you go, everyone is always welcoming and friendly. Good weather really does bring out the best in people, doesn't it? Speaking of beaches, San Diego wins again. I know, Santa Monica, Manhattan Beach, there are great beaches in LA, but San Diego has some of the most stunning beaches in California, and there are plenty of them to choose from. 17 miles to be exact, and that isn't even including North County. So you have Del Mar, Encinitas, Carlsbad. I mean, I could keep going. After all, there are 31 beaches in San Diego County. LA has their share of beautiful beaches, but because there are also few, during the summer months, the ones that they have get so crowded and there is really no escaping it. With the plethora of beaches to choose from in San Diego and all the beaches that are only really known by locals, you just can't top San Diego. No city in California competes in this area. But we all knew that, didn't we? LA is the center of the entertainment world, and we already went over that they rank top for professional sports teams. So on any given day, you can be throwing on your favorite sports team's ball cap and drinking light beer in the stands. But aside from that, LA is also very popular for amusement parks. There is Disneyland, which is technically in Anaheim, but we'll give it to them. There is also Six Flags, the LA Zoo, Universal Studios, and Knott's Berry Farm. And sure, we'll throw in the Santa Monica Pier as well. Now, San Diego has their share as well. We have Legoland, the San Diego Zoo, Safari Park, and SeaWorld, which I feel should get banned, but we'll just leave my personal opinions out on this one. Now, San Diego borders Mexico, so you get the convenience of a quick drive and you can be experiencing a whole other culture. There are many cool places to travel just south of the border, so we definitely have the advantage of bordering Mexico. There's plenty of nightlife in San Diego and always something to do, but LA is a hot spot for socialites. As where San Diego, most of the fun is being outdoors. LA is going to be more centered around nights out and social events. Unfortunately, both cities are notoriously bad when it comes to traffic. LA is especially known for its bumper-to-bumper highways no matter the time of day. Really, like it can be 10 p.m. on a Tuesday on the 405, and let's just say the chances of you getting a speeding ticket is slim to none. While San Diego's traffic mostly gets congested during rush hour. If you're someone who hates sitting in traffic, you might want to consider living as close to your workplace or using public transportation, which both LA and San Diego is not the best. California has some major work to do in that department. Think about this. The population of San Diego County is 3.3 million with 30 cities, and the population of LA County with 80 cities is 12.4 million. So yeah, there will always be traffic. Now, I didn't compare the differences in terms of the crime rate, but I will steer you to two great websites that really breaks down the crime rate in any city and also gives you a great overview of general stats and demographics in each. So make sure you check them out. bestplaces.net and crimegrade.org. So which city is right for you? It really depends on what you're looking for. If you're someone who wants to be in the center of the entertainment industry, then LA is gonna be right up your alley. If you prefer a more laid-back, beachy lifestyle, San Diego might be a better fit. Well, there you have it. I hope this comparison helped you decide which city best fits the lifestyle you're looking for. And let me know in the comments which city you prefer and why, and also if you feel there was something that I missed. Let's talk about it. Hey, like I said before, whether you're looking to make a move now or you're just planning ahead for your future, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, because we are happy to help you make that move when the time is right. And don't forget to subscribe to learn everything there is to know about living in San Diego. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, my friends, stay classy, San Diego.